Hello students, this is Aisha here. We are studying chapter number 6, ICT applications. In this video, we will discuss about two topics, computers in libraries and expert system. For complete video chapter video, you can go to playlist ICT applications. Let's start with the computers in libraries. So what are the use of computer in libraries? Libraries often contain many thousands of books, magazines and CD-ROMs. For this reason, libraries use computer-based system to keep a record of their books and the borrowers. So what are the advantages of using computer? Quick and easy searching for books, easy printing out of book list or the labels, easy tracking of book loans, who has it, when it was borrowed, date, due date, automatic printing of warning letters for borrowers who have not returned the books. What type of files used in libraries? The book database will include book ID, title, author, publisher, ISBN, category, cost, date of purchase. Second file, the borrower database. That was the book database. Now borrower database, it may include the borrower ID, the name, the phone number, address, email and the date of birth. And third file, the loans database. Book ID, borrower ID, date of loan and the due date. Okay, these type of files can be used in the library system. Direct data entry or automated input. Libraries have improved massively in their input data, largely due to advances in the use of direct data entry devices, especially through the use of barcode reader and radio frequency identification, means RFID technology. Barcode technology and RFID technology. If you are using barcode direct data entry, barcodes works by passing the printed barcode under a barcode scanner, which allows the code to be read into the machine directly. You just scan that barcode and it will send the data to computer automatically. So what are the advantages of using barcode? High accuracy input and high speed input. No need to enter manually, you are just scanning that and it will automatically give the data to the computer. What is the disadvantage? It can't stop theft of books. Books can still be stolen. If you are using RFID direct data entry technology, RFID tags and scanners, it allows books to be scanned rapidly by librarians when issuing the book and processing returns from the users. Okay, RFID tags allows effective theft protection. As libraries are fitted with alarms that are triggered, a user walks through the sensor, posts to the book that has been fitted with the RFID tag. So if you have not entered the data, if you are taking that book with the RFID tag, alarms can be triggered. So what are the advantages? It can be used to deter theft. It can be used for fully automatic processing. Automatic processing, like what is the automatic processing? Using a computer-based filing system allows libraries to perform a variety of automatic processing tasks, just like automatic emailing, SMS messaging borrower to remind them of the due date or if the books are overdue. Okay, online books availability and the reservation system, automatic fine issuing if the books are overdue. Next topic is expert system. Okay, what is the use of computer in expert system? Expert systems are used to provide expert opinions without the need for the expert by using a system only. Okay, allowing the user to query the knowledge base to find the solutions to the problems. I'm just giving the general example. For example, we use any search engine to find related to the keywords. Okay, to find the articles, to find the videos related to your keywords. So here in expert system, you will just write the keywords according to the rules it will find from the knowledge base. Okay, so what are the components of expert system? Knowledge base, user interface and inference engine. Knowledge base means information is developed by the experts based on a collection of facts and the rules. All the information related to that thing, or for example related to medical, related to manufacturing, so it depends upon the different things, different requirements. So information is developed by the experts based on the collection of facts and the rules. Second thing is user interface. interface to interact with the user, will allow user to interact with the system to receive the feedback. Means maybe a screen, you are just inputting your data. Okay, it may be a screen or you have to type some answers. So this is interface where you will interact with the system. Third component is inference engine. The inference engine will act as a search engine. It will query the knowledge base to match the query of the user. Okay, inference engine will act as a search engine. So it will just compare based on your query. It will compare and extract the results from the knowledge base. How to create an expert system? First of all, data is gathered or collected from experts to create the knowledge base. Then the rule base is designed based on the information from the knowledge base. Based on this information, some rules are defined over there. Third thing is the user interface screen is designed or created, which would provide the user with the ability to interact with the system, to give response to the system and to get the results. Next, the inference engine is designed or created as a link between the user interface and the knowledge base. Okay, where you have to enter the queries and from where you will collect the data. The system is tested at the end. This is how you can create an expert system. Some applications which use expert system, for example, medical diagnosis use expert systems. There are a number of online medical systems where you can input your symptoms and the computer will output a number of likely medical conditions that your problem could be. Okay, you just input your symptoms and it will give you a list of the medical conditions or diagnose that one. Second, it can be used fault diagnosis systems. Car mechanics and engineers use fault diagnosis system to find out what is causing car faults. Okay, it can be used in medical, it can be used in fault diagnosis system. It can be used in strategic game system. For games like, for example, chess, users can input the position of a pieces on the board and the computer will output a move to make. Okay, based on some rule, based on the knowledge, it will output the move to make. It can be used in oil or mineral prospecting systems. User can input a number of pieces of geological information about the location. For example, rock type, location, climate, and the system will output the likelihood of the being a deposit in the area. Okay, and this application can be used in the legal systems also. There are a number of different systems that gives you online legal advice depending on the query you input. Just giving you one example how expert system works for the car engine fault diagnosis. Okay, enter the data into interactive user interface. Okay, you may type the data or you may just clicks on the data, yes, no. Questions are asked about the car engine fault. On the screen you will see the questions. The user answers the questions yes or no, or from the drop down menu, or even you can type your answer. The inference engine compares the data from the knowledge base. Okay, you have entered your query, now it will compare the data, compares data with that held in the knowledge base by using the set of rules. In the rule base you have already designed the set of rules, so until it finds a matches found related to your query, it will just find the data. After that, system suggests probabilities and the possible solution. So this is how the expert system works. That is all. Thank you very much.